Well, here we are at the Shell Knob Recreation Area. It's ran by the U.S. Forest Service. They have a little park here, so anybody wants to come in and have a picnic and a barbecue, they sure can. Play some basketball and some tennis, go hiking. Got a nice little playground here. In the outhouse, or comfort room. It's a beautiful day. It's spring here, or trying to be spring anyways. Got some slides, and a merry-go-round, and a jungle gym and a fort that the kids can play on. And some swings. The trees are starting to get some leaves on them finally. You got some flowers, little purple flowers that you can see are redbud trees that are starting to bloom. Most of these trees right here that don't have any leaves on them are either black oak or post oak or white oak, and some chinkapin oak around here in places. Now, this tree here that is green, this evergreen tree, that is a eastern red cedar. Looks like we've got some irises, or maybe, yeah, those are irises, I think, that are starting to try to come up. Maybe some sort of lily. And you got a pavilion here with the barbecue grills. It's a nice, beautiful day. It's probably about 70 degrees here, which is about 20 degrees Celsius. Nice and cool, you know, no breeze really blowing. See, the little flowers are trying to start to grow. Walk down here to the overlook so you can see the lake. This is one of the favorite lakes around here. This is called Table Rock Lake. It's a beautiful lake that goes on for quite a few miles. You can go swimming and boating and lots of fishing. It's a freshwater lake. It's man-made. There's a big dam at the end of this thing. The bridge over there, you can barely see it on this probably, is where the city of Shell Knob is. You might see a few of the little birds flying around. Those are big buzzards, or what they're called, turkey vultures. They're kind of like a scavenger bird. You got a few little birds are starting to show up for spring. Cardinals and robins and things like that. You got a lot of the cedar trees here. The reason why they have cedars is most of the soil right along the lake here is really shallow to bedrock. Right here there's a lot of limestone bedrock, and makes for some very beautiful landscapes and hillsides. We got a lot of steep valleys around here, a lot of mountains and everything. They're not real huge, but they're not bad. If you try walking up them, you'll know you walked up them. And then, so most of this real shallow soil, you don't have the oak trees like what you have over here. As we're going up this hill, the soil is getting deeper, so you have the oak trees. But down here, where it's shallower, as it's getting close, there's a big drop-off into the lake, and that's where you get the cedar trees growing, because they can grow on the poor conditions. Or you'll have large areas like this, or grassland. They call them glades. Usually you got some pretty interesting vegetation and also wildlife that lives in them. Some snakes and lizards and things like that might not live anywhere else. But this gives you a good view of what the Ozarks looks like. It's really pretty today. Not hazy. There's not really any humidity right now. Summertime, when you come down here, you barely can see across the lake because it's just so humid and so hazy from all the humidity and dust. But this will give you a real good idea of what the Ozarks are right here. It's a very quiet area, mostly retirement. People live here at the lake when they retire. That way they can go fishing and do all these outdoor activities that they always dreamed about doing when they were younger. And people like us can also go fishing and do outdoor activities to stay young. But one of my favorite things is to be able to go fishing down here. I love fishing. It's a wonderful blessing that God has given us to be able to go fishing. And you are not only able to relax and have a wonderful time, but also you've got something that provides food for the table afterwards. I love catching what's called rainbow trout. Rainbow trout's a lot of fun. They fight real well. This lake here is warmer, so you have mostly warm water fish that are called largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, crappie, bluegill, catfish, things like that. Maybe a few walleye and a few other species of bass and panfish. But, well, I hope you enjoyed the little tour of the Ozarks here, and look for more videos on YouTube always, and I guess I will be talking to you later. This is Soilman signing off, and at least for now. Enjoy some of my other videos, and you guys have a good afternoon.